Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, buddy, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing a thumb?
God, have we just upgraded the show? What in the world's going on here? You're listening to NH Unscripted. Dude, that was great. Andrews, I'm appalled today. Yeah, baby, I'm Ray Dudley, your host. We're coming to you from the Taj Mahal-like digs of the KXL Studios in Concord. My God, it's cavernous in here. You know the drill. I got my Nehru jacket on, my bell-bottom pants, my medallion, kick back on those water beds, fire up the lava lamps. Folks, get the incense burning. We're coming in hot today. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your Sony Walkmans in Concord. 101.9 FM for those beautiful souls in Manchester. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. This is normally where I thank my sponsor. But this thing's in the works. We can't quite give it out yet. But we'll just leave it there for now. It's going to be a good one. Time to have some fun. Daniel Siletti's in the house. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Happy to be back. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, no problem. Did you recognize that song?
It took me a second, but then I got it, and then I know who was singing it too. That's our good friend Michael Bubble. Or
is it?
Yeah. Okay, fine, Bublé, but yes.
Come on, man, you got to get it right.
That was for one of the recent Spider-Mans, I think.
Sometimes I thought it was like Stray Cats.
He did that mix with Junkie XL.
Junkie XL. Yeah, I forget which one he did it for, though. Was it a Toby? I don't think it was a Toby.
It wasn't a Toby. No. I think it might have been a Holland.
Holland. Okay.
There's so many. We all could be Spider-Man now. There's a million of them.
I had this irritation on my hand. I think I got bit the other day.
Radioactive spider?
I think so.
What's new, babe?
What is new? It's a brand new year. It's 2026.
Thank you.
And I knew this year was going to be a good year.
Based on?
Well, kicking it off, first of all, unrelated to movie stuff, it's America 250. That's pretty cool. America 250. Cool. And then this year marks 60th anniversary for Star Trek.
60
Hey,
years. You got your medallion.
I do. Wow. I have the Star Trek badge, and then I have an American flag there. But no, I watched a lot of things last year, and I said, this is some old stuff, some new stuff, some stuff I've never seen. And then, right kicking it off on New Year's, I saw a movie that I said, this is really going to be silly, but I wanted to check it out. And it was an old movie directed by Gary Marshall, Penny Marshall's brother.
Dad.
And
wasn't his dad?
What's that?
Wasn't that Penny Marshall's dad?
Brother.
Whoa! All right.
And it was a movie called New Year's Eve. It's a rom-com. It's the quote second of a quote trilogy he did of holiday movies, and it's this big ensemble cast movie. But I said, this is actually really not that bad for a big ensemble cast rom-com.
Yeah.
It's silly, it's fun. You're seeing all these stories unfold at the same time, and somehow they're all connected at the end.
Yeah.
But it was cute. So that's something I that's my last year recommendation.
So do we know the other two?
The other two, the first one was Valentine's Day, which is another huge ensemble cast. Not that bad for a rom-com. It's silly, but it's cute. And
big names?
Big names. Good Lord, I can't even list them all. But a lot of them are the same. There's a lot of Jennifer Garner, Jessica Biel, Carrie Elwes, Halle Berry.
What? Those are
Valentine's Day had Taylor Swift, of all people. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The third one was actually Mother's Day, and that was a smaller cast, but I have yet to see that, so we'll see what happens. But
you have to pull that one out of the archive.
That was my last year recommendation.
What year were they made?
That was like what? Old. That was like what? 2009, 2011, and then I forget what Mother's Day was, but.
What made you decide to pull that out?
It was New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve. I said, "Hey, I want to check this out. This seems funny enough that
it sounded like a lonely story here."
Well,
were you by yourself?
No, I was not. No, it was not. But like I said, 2026 is going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year, and things are going to change. So for that, so that's what I'm saying.
All right. This is some like good luck charm.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it that.
You had mentioned
Yes.
you saw some movies towards the end of last year. Shows or what about?
I saw some great stuff. The first big new movie I saw closer to the end of the year, November-ish, was the new Now You See Me.
Oh yeah,
yeah, the
three,
new-
two, or
Three.
Yeah.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yeah, they bring the young kids.
Yeah, they brought in the young kids, and as trilogies go, sometimes it gets a little iffy. But it was just as good. I actually saw it twice.
In the theater?
In the theaters. It's magicians doing crimes, doing heists.
Yeah.
And it's all of it is just perfect. And one of my favorite scenes, it's one of those long continuous shots where the camera just is panning around a room and every single person is doing a different trick. They're trying to one up each other.
I saw that.
Yeah. And it's
great.
perfect. It's really, really great. There is no Michael Caine in this movie. He was in the other two, but everyone comes back, including Morgan Freeman,
Yep.
and it's really fun.
I had read something about it where one of the great things that this review had said about was in this one they show you the trick and show you how to do it. Oh, how they did it.
They always show you how they did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some of them in the early.
Some of the end. Yeah.
Oh, so that was really good.
Oh yeah.
Talent, the young kids they brought on.
Oh yeah, that was the really, really big one, and then some shows had come back in 2025. One newest show I started watching was Elsbeth on CBS. That was great. It's a spin-off of The Good Wife, I think it is. And she's a kooky cop
your word for
detective.
it.
Yeah, and she does fun stuff, and she's really kooky, so that's really fun.
So I want to get back to movies for a minute.
Yes.
Besides Now You See Me 3.
Yeah.
Were there other ones towards the end of the year?
That was November-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. Or was there?
There wasn't really too much else. That was really kind of the big one. Yeah, that was really a big one. Besides, once December hit, I was watching all the Christmas movies. Let's be honest, but
He has a soft spot.
I'll say this. I saw Christmas.
Tell me you're not watching the Hallmark.
Well, I didn't watch any this year, but
There's nobody here but you and me, so you can.
right.
Yeah.
I saw one Christmas movie that I'd never seen before. A Christmas Story had a sequel, A Christmas Story 2, that was really, really bad. It was terrible. Everyone was recast. One of the big names was Daniel Stern. He played the father this time, but it wasn't really that great. However, they made a spiritual sequel to the original called A Christmas Story Christmas, and that had Peter Billingsley and everyone else from the original movie come back. They're all grown up, and they all came back, all except for I think the mother, who they recast. And I'd never seen that before, and it came out I think 2017-ish. And it was on TV, and I said,
"How do you find me?
You would not believe how I
out
found
there?
this stuff."
It actually came to streaming last year or the year before.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, so it was an HBO Max thing.
Yeah. And it was, you know what? I actually kind of liked it maybe a few ticks more than the original because it was not as hectic. It was more calm. There were just enough references and just enough jokes, and it was cute. It was really cute. And Billingsley and everyone else does really, really great performances.
You think it's better than
I think it's just not like super duper better, but just a few ticks more.
Why?
Because they didn't go in your face so much. The original has a lot of in your face moments.
Yeah.
They overdo some of the more memorable things like the leg lamp and the fudge and but this one Ralphie's in the attic of his old house typing a story. That's basically the encompassing plot. He wants to write this story before the year is out. And he's in the attic, and you can see the camera panning over. Okay, you see the gun, you see the
nice
shade of the
Easter
leg
eggs.
lamp. Yeah, they're Easter eggs, and you hear the father's commentary over it. So it's a nice little bit of a reference, and all the characters, like I said, are grown up. I love the fact that they brought back all the original actors who were kids last time you saw them, but now they're all grown adults. It's really nice. So it's just enough references to show you that this is still the same story, but it's a little bit calmer, I'll call it.
Yeah, that's interesting. There are a lot of sequels coming up.
Oh yeah,
I gotta pull my phone. I had some stuff I was going to talk to you about. So I'm gonna go. You started with Star Trek.
Yes.
So what? If this is a big, all right,
we'll come back to that.
Hang on there. You are listening to NH Unscripted. I know you're feeling lucky. We're coming to you from the YMCA-like conditions of the Cactus Studios in Concord. You gotta smell pool chlorine all over it. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM. So you gotta get 101.9 FM for the beautiful, beautiful souls in Manchester. NHSoccerRadio.com is our URL. Tell you later what's going on out there. Daniel Siletti's in the house. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. We're right back. Tell me that doesn't put you in the Wayback Machine.
Oh, the pilot version, too. The pilot.
These are good.
It's amazing.
You are listening to NH Unscripted. I know you're happy to be out of bed. We all are. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios. Poor kids got the 8 transistors. Us rich kids got the 16. 101.9 FM for the beautiful souls of Manchester. Daniel Siletti's in the house. We're talking movies. We're talking TV shows. We're talking Star Trek. Let's stay on that for a second.
Yeah,
Star
okay.
Trek.
Okay.
There's a million spin-offs.
Thousands.
Many of them stink. I hate...
Anything,
Come on.
Okay, anything
Come on.
after like 2017, yes. That's my statement anyway.
It's a lot of shows.
It's a lot of shows, but I mean, so I have a couple of friends that out of their own free will took a deep dive into Star Trek.
Yeah.
One deep dove into everything. He watched all the movies, all the series in like a short amount of time, and I said, "Oh my gosh, you really like got into it." And then I got another friend, and she's taken her own sweet time. She went through the original series. She went through the animated series. She just started the movies, and I think now she's just starting Next Generation. And she's like, "Okay, there's things I like and things I don't like."
Understatement alert.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I don't
Yeah.
like.
Oh yeah.
Some of them just stink, you know? They just get away from the original
I know.
premise and all that. You know, it's just...
Well, I mean, things coming out this year, they've been trying to reel it back to the original because there's a 4th season of a show called Strange New Worlds coming out, which for Star Trek fans, in the original pilot, it was not James T. Kirk, it was Captain Christopher Pike. And frankly, I don't know why we needed a whole series on Pike because we kind of just kicked him out after the pilot. But that show has been going pretty well. And honestly, out of all the new Trek stuff, that's the one that's almost like a close but no cigar.
Anson.
Yes, Anson Mount. Yeah. He does a great performance. Everyone does a great performance. I don't like the touchpads because you're supposed to be the original series. You're supposed to have buttons, but that one's coming out with a 4th season. And then there's a new show coming out called Starfleet Academy, which honestly, if they
Paul Giamatti,
Holly Hunter,
not getting good reviews.
Well, here's the thing: if they had made it like back in the day, back when Star Trek was really hot, you know, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, if they made it back then, I think it would have worked.
Why?
Because now with everything going on, especially if they're dragging things straight from actual real life, it's gonna get convoluted and it's gonna get all mixed together, and it's just not gonna work. And I'm also like very slightly biased because I had the idea first back in high school. Just saying.
How's it working out for you?
It's working great. I get my royalties.
Yeah, you wish. No triples anymore, though. Oh, come on.
They bring them back every so often. Yeah, they've made appearances in like the J.J. Abrams movies. They will come back every so often, and I think that's they're literally throwing a tribble at the fans, saying like, "Hey, look what we have."
Yeah.
But Star Trek kicked it off right on January 1st because they had a float during the Rose Parade, and so with the season 4 of Strange New Worlds, Starfleet Academy, the franchise isn't dead. It's just sometimes you have to give it a little bit more drugs to stay alive. We'll call it.
I know that feeling.
I
Hey, you
don't
want to snort something here?
I don't know of a better comparison. It's like it's not dying. It's just not. It's on a little bit of life support sometimes.
Yeah. Dude, they're draining the life out of her. I mean, they're milking it forever. They're worse than Marvel.
Well, look at the opposite side of the spectrum. You have Star Trek over here, but then you look on the opposite side. You got Disney and Star Wars. Look how much milking's going on over there.
Great point.
So
yeah. So you said it's the 60th year.
Yes.
60th. Are they doing anything special? Are there like conventions that are going to be?
There has not been an actual official standalone Star Trek convention for years. There is one in Las Vegas, and that is pretty much the only one. I remember going to one in Boston years ago, like 2014 or something like that, and had a great time.
Yeah.
Had so many stories that, we'll have to do a separate Star Trek show to talk about them. But that was the last official standalone one I ever been to.
Yeah.
I go to regular conventions all the time, but and there's rarely any Star Trek people there, which is sad. Sometimes you get Shatner or maybe you get a handful of Next Generation people, but really there's no one else there. And I'm like, guys, come on.
60th anniversary.
I hope there is something for 60th anniversary. I hope there's going to be more. I think there's going to be a major celebration maybe on September 8th, which is Star Trek Day. Right. There might be some more events going on like the Rose Parade float. I don't know, but I hope there will be something because
I can't believe they're not pushing it. I mean, what? It's like built in.
I know.
How can they not like tout their success? And come on, this fan base is huge.
We got to get Shatner to say something because the man's 94 years old. He's doing great, doing great. But But yeah, still.
All right. I had. So, are there TV shows you're picking up on?
TV shows I'm picking up on.
Yeah.
It's still fresh in the year, so I'm still channel surfing.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for things. Oddly enough, I did pick up on a show that Shatner's been doing for a few years called The Unexplained. That was kind of fun. He goes into like weird things. He's done.
Didn't Nimoy start that?
That was in In Search of. In Search of. But yeah, so that's a fun one. It's all about. It's not even stuff that's even being made nowadays. It's stuff that you just pick up on maybe in the past couple of years that you say, oh, I never saw that. I want to check this out. And that's what I hope to do with like the stuff that I make as well. It's like, oh, hey, this might be, I may have made this a couple of years ago, but maybe you'll check it out now.
Yeah. Sorry. Smoker's cough. Wish I was smoking. So I want to tag over into Marvel.
Okay.
Because first they're dying.
Yeah.
Then they're like trying to revive this thing. And lately they've been dropping these trailers. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been seeing them. I've been seeing the trailers. I know there's an Avengers Doomsday. Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
And Downey Jr. is going to play Doctor Doom. For a superhero fan, which I am, I've been not catching up on a lot of Marvel movies, unfortunately. Some of them, they tangent so far off the beaten path that it's like, I can't keep up with it. But I can tell you one thing. I am excited. We heard Buble bubble there. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie. Tom Holland's coming back. It's was it Brand New Day, I think it's called.
Yeah, but it's in Sony's hands.
It is in Sony's hands.
They destroy it. God, what's wrong with
we have the opportunity. We still might get Andrew Garfield back. We still might get Tobey Maguire back.
Not if Sony can ruin it.
Well, that's true.
Give them a chance
That's
to
true.
ruin it.
On the opposite side, I can tell you this. I am excited for Supergirl on the DC side.
Are.
Yeah.
She's cute, first of all.
Yes, she is.
Put that right up there.
Because I loved the new Superman. I think David Cornsweet did a great job. He wore some red underwear, which is all I'm happy about. But yeah, no,
Words I never thought I'd hear.
I know. But yeah, no, the new Supergirl movie, I think it's a fun premise. You know, she's the bad girl type of thing. She's the renegade, and I think it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
So
bringing in Jason Momoa. Right?
Yep.
He's going to play
I think-
Lobo.
Yep, he is. Yep.
So I've seen some, maybe not clips, but it does look.
It does look fun.
Millie, what's her name? Millie. She's playing Supergirl. Guy, come on, man.
I know. I should know these things.
Alcott, Millie.
Yeah. I know the one you mean.
She was in House of Dragon.
Yes. I know exactly who you mean. I'm blanking on her
She
name.
looks perfect. Though,
She
for the
is.
role.
She's
I'm
great
really
in the role.
surprised.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That cameo she had in Superman at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Like what the heck?
Hilarious.
No kidding, right?
Flippin'
Oh, they're
hilarious.
playing with the dog. Come on. What a great.
Where's my dog?
This is brilliant.
Oh, it's
That was-
brilliant. I
was
love it.
Quick, funny.
A lot of sequels coming out this year, though. You know, because I'm going to count that as a sequel to Superman or
Yeah.
spiritual sequel. Some of them I know that I'm probably not going to see because I'm not a hard R fan and I'm not a horror fan. But I know like Scream has a sequel coming out. The parody series Scary Movie has a movie coming out. It's going to be crazy.
Dang. You know, all that stuff that cover here. You are listening to NH Unscripted. Yeah, stop counting your money. Pay attention here. We're coming to you from the not-so-overly ostentatious digs of the KXL Studios in Concord. A little nod there, Nathan. Easy. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. Tell you a little bit more about what's going on there when we get back. Daniel Siletti's in the house, making me smile. We'll be right back.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got
Randy
a friend
Newman,
in
right?
me.
Randy Newman.
Classic voice, classic voice. If I tell you, if I had his voice, and I was married to my wife early on, she'd be like, "You're never gonna make it. Your voice is terrible." But he
made it work.
No kidding.
He's made it work. My question is, why do we need Toy Story 5?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Why do we need that?
So where's it going? Why are they?
Basically, from what I know about Toy Story 5 is that, you know,
Tell me they're not doing like a real person. You know what they call it?
No. They're basically, these have been toys for a long time now.
Yeah.
They've just been
Yeah.
toys. But I think now they're going to bring in an iPad. They're going to be like, oh, the kids are growing up. Well, they're moving on from actual toys now. And it's like, well, I don't know.
Is that what they're doing?
That's what the teaser showed. It's like all the toys are like, oh, what is that? Oh, it's a electronic device thing. Oh no,
Wow.
it's I don't know.
It's disturbing.
It's disturbing.
On so many
it's
levels.
all these sequels coming out.
Yeah.
It's like, why do we need that? Many people might ask, why do we need Devil Wears Prada 2?
I didn't know that was coming out.
Yeah, Devil Wears Prada 2 with Meryl Streep and Hathaway. They're coming back.
This is because the industry has no innovation.
Well, that's true.
They're going to milk everything they've got that ever came out that made them a dime.
Oh yeah.
And this is stupid.
I mean, I'm one
with
to
you.
talk because I mean, that's kind of what I do. I make my own versions of things, but like there are going to be some fun ones out there. Like we finally are going to get Coyote versus Acme, a live action cartoon hybrid that was shelved by Warner Brothers, but some standalone company, Ketchup Entertainment, that's her name, is releasing it. Ketchup.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, thank you. I love live action cartoon hybrid movies. I love those.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot
Should
of
be
good stuff.
good. Should be fun then.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Dude, the things they can get away with.
Wile E. Coyote's going to go to court for abusing Acme. That's basically what it is. I am so excited.
Oh, God. What else is coming out?
What else is coming out? That is, again with the sequels. Why do we need Minions 3? Minions 3? I don't know why. Why do we?
Wait, they haven't milked that?
They haven't milked that yet.
If you had told me it was like 5, I would have believed you.
You want to know something really stupid? There's a movie coming out called The Sheep Detectives. Now, I watched the trailer for this. Hugh Jackman is playing like this shepherd guy who turns up dead, and I'm not making this up. This is like a fever dream. The talking sheep have to solve his murder because all the shepherd did was read murder mysteries to the sheep.
I'm not buying into that. I am not buying into that.
I'm serious.
Honestly, it's bonkers enough that it might actually work.
It's
Is it a cartoon?
No,
No.
it's a live action movie
Live
that they've
action.
done some CG stuff to make, kind of like with Babe. They make the sheep's mouths move.
Yep. Yep. It's God. Why do we
The
need
movies nobody ever asked
Hey,
for.
you know
Nobody
what?
asked for it.
You say there's no innovation, but at least they're coming up with stuff that's just unhinged enough that it might actually be successful.
point.
You know?
Good point.
You got me there.
Good
That's
point.
an excellent point. I mean, he's busy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just played Neil Diamond,
Neil Diamond
like
wannabe, yeah.
Great success.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people
absolutely.
seen that.
I'm so glad he's doing more roles where they're having him sing because he has a great voice.
I love him. Showman.
Showman,
Greatest Showman.
love Showman.
Dude, it's a classic. My goodness. What a great movie.
Oh, fantastic.
On
A
every
bit
level.
historically inaccurate.
Well,
but,
yeah,
the real P.T. Barnum was not exactly the world's greatest person.
aren't all movies a little bit historically
Yeah,
inaccurate?
it's a good movie for the entertainment factor, but for the historical factor,
Winners write the history, baby.
That's
Yeah.
funny. You bring that up because there are some biopics coming out too. We got a Michael Jackson biopic coming out.
very true. Starring his nephew.
Is it his nephew?
It's his nephew.
I did not know that.
Yeah, looks just like him too.
He does look like him, yeah. And then we got a Jimmy Stewart biopic coming out. And I love me some Jimmy Stewart, but it's like
Who'd they tap to play Stewart again?
it's some guy from New Zealand. I don't know of anything he's been in, but he's from New Zealand, and he's got the voice down pretty well, and he's got the look okay. But I'll be honest with you, I think I brought it up when we talked Christmas movies one time. There's a festival in the town of Bedford Falls that was based on Bedford Falls, Seneca Falls. They have a festival every year about It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
And they have a reenactor who comes and plays Jimmy Stewart, George Bailey.
Yeah.
The guy is right down to the look and the voice. He's perfect. He's perfect.
Where did they get that guy?
I said, get this guy. He's perfect, but that's okay. I guess he's going to still keep doing it. I got to know him, and he was actually on my TV show.
Yeah?
He made a voice appearance on my TV show, which
he
was
called in?
I said, can you do our entertainment update at one point? And I said, could you do it in Jimmy's voice? And he said, oh yeah, I can do that.
What?
And he just started doing it, and he was great. Heck of a nice guy, Brian Rowan. Nice
So it'll
guy.
be interesting to see if this guy from New Zealand can pull it off.
I hope so. I hope so.
Other biopics coming out?
No more biopics that I know of, but yeah, lots of things coming out, both commercially. I have plans to release some things. It's going to be a good year.
What do you think about the Spider-Man movie? We started on that.
We
and,
did start on that.
I am looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too. It's going to be
I'm not
good.
quite sure.
He's got a new suit that looks a little bit more authentic, and
Who's the baddie in it? Do we know?
I don't think we know the baddie.
I mean, you see the trailers of him ripping the door off the tank.
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But that's all you see.
That's all you really see. I like I said before, I'm hoping that they just keep quiet and we do get another cameo from the other guys. What I think we should do is we should get the guy from the 70s to cameo, because there was a live action series of Spider-Man in the 70s, and it starred the kid who played Friedrich in The Sound of Music, Nicholas Hammond. And he was the first live action Spider-Man.
Dude, this is trivia.
Why not get the Japanese Spider-Man too? With the strange Power Rangers-esque Spider-Man. It's a weird chapter.
I didn't know that existed.
Oh yeah,
park that right
Look
there.
it up. It's a little
Because Japan.
yeah.
No
there
kidding.
you go. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep.
So they're linking it in though, hopefully with like the Marvel stuff.
Oh yeah, they're gonna link it in. Oh, there's somehow you might have to look deep, but there's gonna be a link.
Have you seen the trailers
I-
for Marvel? That
have you been catching the little snippets that Marvel's been throwing out for Doomsday?
Yeah.
I may have not caught some of the snippets.
So what they did is they created 4 teaser trailers.
Yep.
There are 4 separate teaser trailers. The X-Men one just dropped this morning.
Oh.
Dude, looks
Featuring
pretty good.
Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and James Marsden.
Ah, nice.
And so they've
Marsden
been
playing Cyclops.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and comic accurate Cyclops, by the way.
Ooh,
Good point.
okay.
Very good.
Okay.
So they've been dropping these little teaser trailers. They've been playing with the new Avatar movie, so it's random which one you're going to get.
Oh.
So far we've got one for Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that just came out too.
We have
Captain
one
America,
for
right?
Captain America.
Captain America,
Yep,
yep.
with Chris Evans as Steve Rogers.
Naturally.
And then we have an X-Men one, and there's a 4th one coming, but I don't know who it's supposed to be.
You know,
And each one ends with a countdown.
yeah. I was watching a show yesterday on YouTube, and the link to all of these right now is a child. So, Captain America has a baby.
That's right. Yes, you're
And,
right.
There's rumors that Scott Summers, playing Cyclops,
Yep.
in the comics, has a son, and they think in the trailer that's what he's mourning. No, he's really They think Doom.
How cool would this be, though, if we got the 90s X-Men theme in this movie for the X-Men finally? How cool would that be?
Well, they've been weaving it in some of the newer projects,
they?
if you've been paying attention.
Okay.
So in without spoiling too much, in Miss Marvel, the TV series, they make a reference to mutants, and you can hear the song in the background.
Nice, okay.
You have the new X-Men, what is it, 97?
Yep.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
kind of
Yep,
brings
yep.
back the classic.
Yeah, it does, yep.
In the Marvels, there is a cameo of Kelsey Grammer as Beast.
Yes.
And they kind of have the theme music kind of woven into the background there. So it's been making the rounds.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Oh, the connection I want to make with Scott Summers was his son, Cable. You know Cable?
Yeah.
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 That's his son or his grandson or something.
Okay. Okay.
Doom's involved in it somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Standing up, supposedly taking all the kids, trying to.
Yep.
And they're going to battle world and all
No,
this.
yeah. You're watching something on YouTube. It wasn't one of my things, was it?
I'm going to say yes. Ooh, baby. Hey, Block 4's coming up. You're listening to NH Unscripted. My gosh, we have so much fun. Big coming to you the. Yes.
Having a great time. Great time.
Yeah. Coming to you from the Gong Show like digs. KXL Studios in Concord. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. Give you some information about that when we get back. Daniel Siletti's in the house. We're talking TV, we're talking movies. We got it all going. We'll be right back. Got you.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it.
Dude, you're on fire today. Andrew has just got the touch.
I love that song, Eat It by Weird Al Yankovic. I love that song.
Oh, dude, he's classic. The parodies he does.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to NH Unscripted. It's right to the website. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. Things happen out there. There's archives, this great show, all the other stuff that happens here. There's a ton of other stuff going on. I show up. This show comes here every Wednesday and Friday mornings, 9 a.m. Rebroadcasting Wednesdays and Friday evenings, 8 p.m. I know you're happy. I know everybody's happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Daniel, We're going to get away. You said you get stuff you're doing yourself. Come on.
I am. So, again, 2026 is going to be a good year because I've got a whole list of stuff that I want to make. I started actually at the beginning of last year. I put together a series of kind of travel log-esque episodes based on one of the characters that I created named Danny Wilcox.
Yeah.
He's the, quote, supposed great-grandson of the, quote, Indiana Jones, quote. And he goes, the series is called The Continuing Adventures of Danny Wilcox. He goes out and he is sent by this kind of treasure hunter lady named Shaw. That's all that her last name is, Shaw. And she sends him out and he goes all over the country going to the parks, going to on attractions, and sometimes they're the goofiest treasures. Like sometimes go find
So it's treasure hunting.
it's a treasure hunting thing, and he goes and finds the original ever first published comic book. He finds she says, go find this abandoned theme park. Well, there's no more theme park, there's just a monument. It's really quite silly, but I'm working with this wonderful lady named Melissa Bowens, and she does the voiceovers for Shaw, and she's just fantastic. I love her very much, so she's doing a great job there. And in December I made probably the silliest movie I've ever made, which was supposed to be a movie, but I had to split it up into vignettes, I guess you could call them, called, oddly enough, it's a Star Trek thing, Star Trek Ornamentation, where I took, my mom has a giant collection of Star Trek ornaments, and I said, I can make a movie out of this.
Is your mom a big fan?
Oh, big! That's how I got into it. My mom and dad, big fans. Yeah. And I said, okay, so they're gonna go. So the premise is Khan escapes from the big ornament box, and he's going to try and do something to destroy Christmas in this house. So it's up to the ornaments to stop him. It's really quite silly, but it's fun. It's so
Sounds
much
like
fun.
Toy Story.
It's a little bit Toy Story, yeah.
Star Trek.
So all of that is there. This year I'm going to make. I'm working with a guy who is a great cameraman, great videographer, and we are going to get together and we're going to make a Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
I have the script all written up for that. It's kind of going to be in the same vein as the new ones with the younger cast.
Got ya.
We're going to say, oh, they exist, but one guy wants to get all his friends back together, and he says, oh, how about this really crazy idea? Let's go ghost hunting. We learn about the Ghostbusters, we learn about the younger kids doing it. We said, oh, we can do that. So we form our own band. I'm going to make a Zorro movie.
What?
A Zorro movie where a guy...
You're crazy.
I know.
How you find the time?
Don't ask.
Wow.
A guy wants to make a Zorro movie, and he says, well, what if... Because, Zorro is not as big and cool as he used to be. But it finds out maybe the movie is not just the only thing going on. Someone's posing as him, and so the movie maker decides to take on the guise of Zorro and confront what's going on here. And so I'm not going to give away all that, but those are the two big ones I want to make.
Antonio Banderas play him?
Antonio Banderas, that he's going to come up in reference a lot. A few of the older shows are going to come up in reference. So those are the two big ones I'm going to make. I have some other ideas of some smaller shows. I'm writing right now the series finale of my Doctor Who show.
That was cool.
5 seasons worth. I never thought I'd say that.
Kidding.
I'm going to bring back some doctors from across the show. It's going to be a lot of flashing back and forth. So and I'm going to have one of my favorite guys who I had play the role kind of be the main character. I'm going to bring him back.
Yeah?
So that's going to be a fun one. And
so give us the deets. Where's all the stuff posted?
This stuff is all
You have your
posted
own
on
website?
the Daniel Siletti YouTube channel. If you look for a picture of James Bond, that's going to be me. That's the logo I have for the channel. And everything is posted there. I have it all in playlists as well. And then we're also going to be doing new episodes of As the Real Turns, my TV talk show. And we're gonna some of the ideas I have for that. We're gonna do Jurassic Park. We're gonna do Muppets. We're gonna cover new Doctor Who again because we kind of brushed over that. We might do other sci-fi shows, like you're Lost in Space, you're Buck
Whoa,
Rogers.
really? Going that far back?
We're gonna go that far back. Star Wars is still hovering there saying,
Dude, put it to rest.
but I don't know if I'm going to do it. We might talk. The show is ended now, so I can talk about the whole thing. We're gonna come October. We're gonna talk Stranger Things.
Yeah. You watch season 5?
I'm in the middle of season 5, so don't spoil it for me.
Right.
The thing about that show is that I love that show. I never thought I'd love that show. However, as the seasons went on, the episodes got, I think, a little too long. Like if I'm watching a television episode, even if it's on streaming, I don't want an hour and a half, 2 hour long episode. And that's what they become.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, hour and a half, 2 hours long. I'm saying, guys, if this is your series finale, I would understand maybe.
Yeah.
But if it's a season finale or just a random episode, that's a little long. But we're going to talk that too.
Okay. The stuff you do over at CTV.
Yeah.
Oh, do you port that? Do they give you that and you can put it on YouTube?
I put it on YouTube.
Or do people have to go to CTV to see it?
No, they don't have to go to CTV. They can see it on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel. It's all there. Sometimes I'll have to put like a little intro video because we all know how YouTube can fight
I was going to
sometimes.
ask you about the algorithms.
Well, if I had, I sometimes post it to someplace else, and I put a video saying, "Hey, click the link below to see the episode and in the description."
Yeah,
that's kind of almost what I had to do with our Back to the Future show we did in November, because Back to the Future, owned by Universal, got so hammered on everything because the smallest clip I'd put in, they'd yell at me, so I had to take out every clip. I had to put pictures in there, and it was so bad, but I got it up there and it still turned out pretty well. The last show we did for the year that I got up right on New Year's Eve, we talked, it was really good. We talked Christmas movies that weren't Christmas movies. So your Die Hards, your Lethal Weapon, your On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Batman Returns, all that stuff. We had a great time.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
YouTube hammers me all the time.
Oh, it does.
Hammers me.
It's so bad.
This
sometimes.
they'll knock me on the show.
I know.
I throw it up there, and son of a gun, if I don't get a warning.
If it's a warning, or if it's like, the people in Tanzania can't view it,
Yeah,
then
that's what it says.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
There are regions where this will not play.
I'm sorry for my fans in Tanzania, but
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brutal.
They are. They really are.
It's stupid because you can go out there. There's people songs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know they're copyrighted, but nobody's getting whacked for it.
Well, I'm surprised I got away with everything that I have so far, because 5 seasons worth of Doctor Who and a whole bunch of other things. The Jane Bond films I've done, the parody films. I've used music from all of those, and I don't get dinged for it. But go figure, I guess.
So is there no rhyme or reason to algorithms?
I don't know.
It's bizarre.
It's bizarre.
It really is. I mean,
But that's some of the stuff that I've got planning going on so far. It's gonna be a good year, and I'm
still
really
doing
excited.
your Halloween thing.
I'm gonna do another Twilight Zone this year.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me be part of it.
Ray, you were awesome. You were so good. Check this guy out in Realm of the Halloween Scare. He was really, really good. That was a major success. I was so happy with that movie. It was a little bit of a troublesome thing getting all the segments put together, but it worked out in the end, so I was really, really happy about it.
I was like Universal. We get people from England?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was shocked.
Yeah, we got people from all over the place. I got a segment from a good friend of mine in Northern Ireland. He's really good. So yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, stitch it together. Wow.
Number 11 this year. It's gonna be good.
How do you top 10?
I have no idea.
I mean, it's people submitting for you.
I know.
You have to give us some more deets, baby. Give us your URL for
Daniel Siletti at YouTube. That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty simple.
That's what it is. That's all it is.
All right. You were listening, have been listening to NH Unscripted. I ain't get out of bed just for this. I know we do too. We're coming in from the Honeymooners Like Pigs of WKXL Studios in Concord. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios, 101.9 FM. For those beautiful souls of Manchester. God, we love you for that. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. That's it for today. Daniel, thanks for being here.
Ray, thank you so much. Yeah, DTVS on Instagram too. That's where you can follow me.
Oh.